Hello, and thank you for coming to the McWaters Effect. I'm your host, Matt. Today we're going to be talking about Justice League, the Snyder Cut. Now, the Snyder Cut dropped on Thursday, and you can watch it on HBO Max. My opinion, it is a way better Justice League movie than Joss Whedon's Justice League movie. Joss Whedon tried to make it like it was an Avengers movie, and these characters, how dark the characters are, you can't do that with them. The Avengers are a lot more lighthearted and not as serious as these characters are. Now, I was real excited when they brought in Martian Manhunter. He's one of my favorite DC characters other than Green Lantern. And you see a little bit glimpses of Green Lantern too, but Martian Manhunter had a little bit bigger role with in the second act, and then in epilogue, you see him in there as well. And I was real excited about it. I'm hoping they do a second Justice League movie and have him in it. They kind of indicated it, but I'm hoping they do it. Now, Zack Snyder Justice League teases a big DC hero who was cut from 2017 movie. Other than John Jones, there's one other, and that was Ryan Choi. Now, he becomes the Atom, second iteration of the Atom in DC Comics. And I don't know if they're going to do that in the movies like in the second one, or if they do it in the third one, if they have any more. I'm hoping they do. He's another character that people might actually know from the Arrowverse, because he was in the crossover as the Paragon of Humanity, I believe. I hope they use that character, because the Atom is a pretty powerful character and one of the smartest DC heroes in DC Comics. Now, the first iteration of the Atom was Ray Palmer. And you've seen him in like Legends of Tomorrow, and he is also on a season of Arrow as well, and played by Brandon Routh. That's another character I would like to have seen in the movie as well, but they decided to go with Ryan Choi, which actually fits with these characters because they're more like from the Rebirth comics that they came out with. So I'm guessing that's the reason they go in that direction. Now, in this article, Ben Affleck and Jared Leto filmed their Snyder Cut scenes or reshoots separately. And I'm not surprised by that, because they're both pretty busy actors, especially Jared Leto with him doing Morbius as well at the same time, which is another comic book movie. It's a Marvel comic book movie, though. And they had to probably just divide their time appropriately to get the shoots done. And they really didn't need to be in the same scenes together either. The way it was cut and everything was fantastic, and definitely the end of it's definitely really interesting and sets up a lot of stuff. You just gotta check it out. How the Justice League Snyder Cut reversed Joss Whedon's version of Justice League, and it did. Joss Whedon's Justice League is awful. It's cut badly. The script is not very good. Not only that, it did not flesh out the characters of Victor Stone, Cyborg, and Flash. Flash is a punchline throughout the whole movie, and Victor Stone, Cyborg, has hardly anything important to contribute to the team. It just, overall, if you compare the two movies, it's night and day. Of course, Snyder Cut, the only bad thing I can say about Snyder Cut, it's a little too long. But it kind of had to be that long in order to give those characters more depth. Now it's time to give my opinion on the movie. It's must watch. You got to see it. It's pretty much action-packed, especially in the sixth act. Great action in it. And the action scene with Wonder Woman in that bank, Joss Whedon cut so much out of that and took so much context from that would help you understand more about Wonder Woman. It didn't do Wonder Woman any justice in the first Justice League movie. And then when it comes to Flash and Cyborg, like I said before, it definitely gave you more backstory about both of them. Okay, if I had to give stars of how many stars this movie is, out of 5, I'd say it's 4.5. It's really good. Everybody should go check it out. It's on HBO Max. I think everybody will enjoy it. I think you're going to have a hard time getting kids to enjoy it because how long it is. But when you get to the action-packed scenes, I think they would enjoy those parts. Alright, this is the end of my rant. Hopefully everybody enjoyed. If you didn't, I don't know what to tell you. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Helps the channel grow. Peace.